Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about Ashanti. She was at the MTV Video Music Awards 2023 last night, and she was a vibe, looking so good. So, we're going to be talking about her today. But before we go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. We child. Okay. So Ashanti, as I mentioned, was at the MTV Video Music Awards last night. She wore a really nice type of like glittery, shimmery type of dress, and she pretty much paired it with a clutch. And that clutch had, none other than Nelly's face on it. So it's quite obvious, that, Ashanti and Nelly have rekindled their romance with each other. And you know what? It's hot and spicy, and I'm here for it. I'm super happy for them that they actually got back with each other. I feel like it was a long time coming, and I feel like in my spirit, like they are soulmates, and I feel like it's really nice that they've gotten back together after so many years because we do see that, they had broken up in 2013, and the fact that, some years after they are finally back with each other and they're, vibing with each other, dating each other. It kind of took me by surprise a bit at first, but I just always felt like they were gonna get back together. That's what I think in the first place. But she arrived with, a clutch, as I said, and it had when I seen that, I was like, oh my goodness, like she is proud of this love. Like she's not even hiding it or anything of that sort. So, prior to them getting back together, they had performed, I think it was one of their songs together. At the time when I watched the performance, I've seen that, Ashanti was sort of like grinding and winding up on Nelly. And at that time when I was watching it in that specific moment, I was like, hell no, like there's no way that she's grinding up on this. I know a performance is supposed to be electrifying, you're supposed to give it your all. It's supposed to be steamy. But the way I seen Ashanti prior to them getting back together, the way I seen that she was grinding up on this man, I was like, hell no, like this is her man. She wants her man back. She wants to like work things out back with him. Like there's no way she was gonna be grinding on him like that. And he looked like he was enjoying it for that particular performance. So before news broke up, before the rumors started erupting, I knew from that performance that she had with him when they performed their song together. I knew that there was no going back. There was no turning around from this. I knew that at that moment that they were gonna get back together. But it's nice, to for her to show her man in that way, to show that she really loves him. I felt that it was a bold move because they are in the early stages, and the fact that she put that you know him like she came with that bag at the MTV Video Awards. I was like, you know what, she's not scared. She's not scared of the criticism that's going to come about with her, wearing a bag with the picture of the two of them, because a lot of people are happy for them, but they're, in every situation we're going to have people that are critical, because at the end of the day, not everyone's gonna like us. But a lot of people are saying like, she is foolish for having to go back with him. you know uh, he still hasn't sort of put a ring on it. Like, what is he doing? They feel like she's sort of wasting her time. So that's why I said, like, it was pretty, brave of her to come out and do something so bold, despite, any criticism that she may face. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell that, the romance is on fire. The fact that they've gotten back together, it has both of them out here in these streets smiling, from cheek to cheek. And sometimes, when we break up with individuals, sometimes at the time we probably were not seeing eye to eye. But sometimes, I believe in the saying that, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So maybe that is kind of like what happened to both of them. They needed time apart to really, get the notion in their head that, they love each other, and it gave them time to reflect and think about their relationship. And it's been a lot of years apart, but it's really good to see, that they have worked it out in the end. And I feel like it's up from here. They both have obviously come out and confirmed their relationship. Nelly did it on, I believe it was where she does a Boss Move podcast, in which she sort of took him off guard and she asked him if he's back with Ashanti. And this man was smiling from cheek to cheek. All his like white like teeth was like, you know, you could see everything in his whole damn mouth. And he was just happy to talk about it. And I was like, oh man, like this man loves, loves, loves off this woman and is loving on this woman. So he confirmed it on that particular show. And last night, a reporter on the red carpet for the MTV Awards also, questioned Ashanti. She did laugh about it a little bit at first, but then she confirmed it. So I feel like there's no breaking up from here. I feel like it's up from here for them, and I don't feel like I don't feel like it's gonna go wrong in my particular opinion. But one thing I would say, Nelly, like, come on, bro. Yes, you could be smiling out here. Yes, you could feel like, oh my gosh, like I got my woman back. Yes, you could feel happy and all sorts of things. But bro, you gonna need to put a ring on this lady. Like it's been more than a decade now. Like you've gotten back to her for a reason. I feel like you shouldn't waste this opportunity. I feel like she is the one for you. And if you're feeling like this is the one for you, don't waste this young lady's time. Like put a ring on Ashanti. I feel like that's what he should do. Yes, you guys have broken up for a long time. You're starting to, get to know each other again. Even if you took a year and, really took your time, I feel like within the second year, you should have proposed to this woman and make it big, because y'all are out here publicizing the fact that y'all got back together. So y'all gonna need to make it publicized again when you put that ring on her finger. I personally feel like he shouldn't even wait a year. I feel like this should be wrapped up by at least Thanksgiving in November, or at least by Christmas per se. Come on now. Get it together. Look at Ashanti. She looks good. She's out here with that type of, she's in her 40s and she's looking just amazing. Like, come on. I feel like if you don't do good by her this time, I feel like there's no getting I don't feel like she'll give him like a third chance. I feel like she'll be done. And who knows, like if you mess up, she may get a brother like Russell Wilson. And if she gets a brother like Russell Wilson, there's no way she's going to come back to you again. So Nelly, do right by this woman. Come through. Put this ring on this woman's finger. Hello. Come on now. Yeah, but a part of me is still a little bit scared for her. As I said, I don't want this man, making her look embarrassing out here. I don't want him to break her heart. I really want him to do right by her and commit. But if they were to break up, even though it would be a sad situation, it would help us in terms of getting, some even a better music from her. Ashanti is, an icon. I believe she's a legend. She does have good music, but we know sometimes when people break up with each other, that sort of gives even more better music. So, it could be a win-win in that aspect if we're looking at it from that perspective. But I feel like, I'm here for it. The romance looks sizzling. They are out here in these streets, leaning on each other's head and singing, from the top of their lungs. So get it together and, seal the deal and propose to this woman already. And Ashanti is here for it. And I'm here for it as well. But, that's my take. I feel like, Ashanti looked really, really good at the MTV Video Awards. Her outfit was on point. The fact that she had a clutch with both her and Nelly on it, signified and finalized, the rumors that they have gotten back together. And, I feel like it's up from here. And, the romance is looking sizzling and hot. I don't know. I would pay anything to be a fly on the walls. But yes, that was my take on, the whole outfit shenanigan that, Ashanti came through for the MTV Video Awards. Let me know in the comment section below if you feel like it's good that, Nelly and Ashanti rekindled, their romance. Do you feel that it's going to be here for a long term or a long duration of time? Or do you feel like, Nelly is going to continue to sort of string Ashanti along and that he has no intentions of settling down with her or signifying the deal and proposing to her and making her a wife and possibly some kids on the way. Yeah, just let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would love to get your perspective. But that's all for today for All Kinds of Advice podcast, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.